content. No fucking intro, bro. Sad, dude. I'm gonna take the intro of the guy we're trying to promote today. I don't think that guy needs promotion because he's amazing, but hey, I want to shout out because it's a channel I enjoy. I truly, truly enjoy. So, the channel we're trying to promote today is Your Wet Socks with Mr. Nick Stone as the channel. It's funny because I was in a time where I was watching a lot of. It was before I'm watching the content creator right now, the detractor right now. I'm watching a lot of detractor content right now, but at that time I was only watching Kid Boga and Nikocado. My problem with Kid Boga and Nikocado is I listened to these two guys alone for over 3 years. So I don't care how good Nikocado is. I don't care how Kid Boga is good. If you listen to the same content creator for 3 years, not one, not two, 3 years, you're gonna get sick of it. So I started watching, and I found I was watching for full shows, full documentary, and then something came up. It was this very full episode of 90 Day Fiance. We all know what a fucking shit show that is. We all know how disruptive it is, and I don't know if I should be proud or ashamed to say all it took was one episode to get me hooked. 90 Day Fiance. Now, of course, I knew 16 Leo, but 16 Leo was doing some different kind of content right now. It was beginning. He wasn't the amazing content creator. I think today is much better, much better. I can listen to 16 Leo 2 hour show on Too Hot to Handle, and I'll be entertained. But back then, I skipped the part. Pink lemonade, amazing. Oh fuck this. Crystal Light. I skipped a part where I did found one episode for free on YouTube. I found another episode for free on YouTube. The issue was it was once a week, and since it's copyrighted content, people are gonna put it on YouTube to be deleted. So it's easy to find the episode the day of. It's easy to find the episode the day after. But finding a previous season for free on YouTube is near impossible because they all been taken down. So what I did was I found some. Oh my god. I'm ashamed to say, all it took was one episode to get me to search for not documentary, but commentator on 90 Days Fiance. And one of them was the Wet Socks. Now, why did I like the Wet Socks? Because the Wet Socks was super relatable. It was one of the one of the boys, actually one of the boys. You can tell if, yo, that's my bro, that's my boy, you know? And he has a relationship with his brother, which is phenomenal. You kind of want to have a big brother like him. Right? And it's so fucking funny because we're around the same age, so he would come out with songs like Hollywood Undead, and he would say, oh, you don't like Hollywood Undead? You're weird. And back then, Hollywood Undead was amazing. I don't think anybody likes okay. I don't think as much people like Hollywood Undead as they did before, but what I'm gonna say is, so Nick Stone, which is Your Wet Socks, it brought in this energy. So I like the creator. I actually like Nick Stone. I think he's funny. I think he's entertaining. I think he's brilliant. He's super smart. And what I like about this 90 Day Fiance, because he covered a lot of 90 Day Fiance, is that, and it's just so charismatic, you know. I think when I think about, so I took a little break because I had to go poo. So now I'm trying to pretend like I actually didn't miss a fucking beat. There's no cut here. I'm struggling to remember what I was saying because I'm rambling. What I'm gonna say is Nick Stone is charismatic. He speaks well. He speaks really well. He's able to take a shit show like 90 Day Fiance, embrace the chaos within the show, and still being able to manage to make a solid argument. Like, yeah, that's wrong. Like, no, that's not wrong. You know, and by doing this, just the fact that he's very, he brings up psychology facts, which I love. He brings out like when somebody's treating somebody other person wrong, and people always say, oh, he's a white knight. If a girl gets treated wrong, he's gonna do it. My man was getting scammed by Ukrainian chick, and he helped him. He made a 3-part series going there to expose the girl. I mean, I don't care who you're protecting. You have to be fair, and he seems to be fair. Nick Stone also is. He's again. It's kind of cool because he does stuff with his little brother, For example, gonna take this crazy world of 90 Day Fiance. His brother clearly don't give a shit. He gives a shit. So his brother's cool. He gives a shit about he gives a shit about his brother. The brother of Nick Stone gives a shit about Nick Stone, but doesn't give a shit about the show. And then Nick is trying to explain to this little brother the show. This little brother's like, "Holy shit!" Right? So it's kind of cool. And Nick Whetstone also had a very public relationship with a chick from YouTube, and I think together they were good. They stopped seeing each other, and it does seem like the content shifted after that. But what I'm gonna say is, I'm still enjoying a lot of the video. I think your wetsock is. If I had to go to a guy for any day's content, I would go to your wetsocks. Honestly, I think I think there's a need to branch off the 90 Day Fiance stuff, but I do think that when he does, again, I know I'm repeating myself, but I want to make certain really clear. Take me on a crazy ride. Make me embrace chaos with 90 Day Fiance, but make me think. Make me providing me a stable, providing me a sense, something that makes sense, something that I can think, oh, actually makes sense. On a chaos. Explain chaos to me. The chaos of a group of people that shouldn't be on TV, that are somehow on TV. And a lot of people, they were mad at You Wet Sucks because he talks about people that are clearly making the show, like Angelina. And he talks about Andre from the Moldova. I have friends from Moldova at work. So yeah, so this is a shout out to them. He talks about, you can see, he talks about, he even talk about Asuelu, and he was talking about Asuelu, oh, he should get a job, but then he's trying to, he turned his shit around, said Asuelu, I see him being able to evolve, being able to function. You see the family, the way they treat Asuelu, and he's like, okay, well, I understand now. So he's open-minded, very open-minded, and people are complaining that, oh, you're only using people that are gonna get the views. Yeah, it's a business. It's a fucking business. YouTube is a business. I enjoy making video, but if I have to make video that I know are gonna get people to talk, I'm gonna have to do it, right? If you take people that are constantly doing clickbait, that's wrong. People are doing sometimes clickbait. I'm willing to take a monetary loss if it means the channel will grow. But I'm not willing to completely stop making money. I'm not making money right now, but if this want to be my job, my dream, then I'm going to have to change. I'm going to have to be more corporate, a bit more corporate. Right? But, and also, it talks about people were complaining, oh, you always talk about people that make money. And it's also the only people, like, sadly, some people we don't care about. And sadly. And it does seem like a TLC show, because again, if you look at my video from, the shame for the greater good. So I was talking about how TLC seemed to make some garbage content, seemed to pick the people that were going to be obsessed with how their life is shitty, how much of a car crash there is, and TLC is trolling people like that, and then you get normal people, it just feels different. I think Wet Sox is smart enough to understand that the people are going to care about video that talking about people they know. If you talk about someone from season 1 that nobody knows about, who gives a shit? So yeah, you better start solid content. I guess, peace.